Afternoon, folks. Just got back from Walmart, Lowe's, and Home Depot. I took some pictures and video clips. I'll be splicing those together for you. It's just another little tidbit for price checking all the things that I use, so you can understand, what you're looking at as far as pricing, your tools, your amendments, your fertilizers, your buckets, your beds, your plants, you name it, okay? I didn't do any price checking on plants right now, but that's okay. We can do that another day. I had to get home. Got to take care of the puppies, check on mama. I was out for about 2 hours already. I took the tomato that was down here, right there. It had turned yellow and then started turning red. That was the first one that did that. Not too sure why it did that. But my purple tomatoes are coming in. They're getting ready to blush, whatever you want to call it. I gotta get the next trellis rope ready and upgrade this one slightly. Just gonna put some metal posts right where the 2x6 is, and that way I can just keep everything in line. I'm just gonna put the metal post right behind the 2x6 because I'm gonna use the board later. Okay. Onion sets are not doing too good by themselves in the onion beds, but the onions that are in all the beds are doing way better than these ones, oddly enough. I got some more nuggets, pine bark nuggets and pine bark mulch for this bed, and I need to mulch. I think I'm gonna use sprinkle on some cedar mulch this time. It's gonna help with bugs, ants. Like I said before, it's not a surefire bet against everything, but every little thing that you could use will help and be beneficial in the long run. Okay. Just seen something cool. We've got some sap pushing. It's kind of yucky. But what I just spotted here, okay? Now, every YouTube channel you come across, when they see a sucker growing out of the graft rootstock, okay? That is a graft, by the way. Most people say, rip that sucker off, cut it off. I'm half tempted to allow my dwarf peach up front to do this, and then air layer or air clone a rootstock branch off of that rootstock at the bottom, and then nip it once that bag is full of roots. I don't know what the correct term is. I just happened to see it online the other day, and it reminded me. I call that air cloning, because you're not just re-rooting a clone, you're also rooting it while it's on the trunk. Okay. It's a pretty simple process. Just get yourself a Ziploc baggie, fill it with dirt real tight, and then cut a small slit on the side of the bag. Then you would come back here and cut like a 2-inch ring here and then here. Okay, so that's your 2 inches. You peel that bark off, you get underneath that cambium layer, and you start scraping the heartwood. Okay, getting all that flesh nice and piffy. And then you put your Ziploc bag with highly fertile soil in there. And now what I mean by highly fertile soil, I would use root juice and a little bit of fish fertilizer to encourage root growth. And then what you do, once you notice that the roots are in that bag, you come below it and nip it off. Okay, and then you have a small root ball and a growing tree. Okay, now I'm not going to do that to my persimmon. Hell no, that's just an example. I can get these buggers out of my eyes. I went out and got a cheapo owl, just a bobblehead owl. I couldn't find an electronic one, and one store only had the solid plastic one. I'm like, that solid plastic one ain't gonna do me no good if you don't move. So managed to go over to Home Depot. That's where I found the Alaska Fish and its component, More Bloom. Lowe's was out of the 1 gallon jug of Alaska Fish, and they had absolutely zero More Bloom. So that was just my little quick adventure today. So I'm not going to be doing anything significant in the garden today. It's midday. It rained like a sumbitch last night. So much so, you're not going to believe this, but this tote was damn near up to this line right here, full. Like we had a small tsunami come through here. Although it watered the shit out of everything, it got pretty big in there. You know, I should probably go back and correct what I just said about not doing anything. I have to get these babies done today. I got to. And I got to get that bed done for those babies. So I stand corrected. I got one bed to work on today, but I ain't doing anything else. Everything else is soaked. And there ain't nothing else to do. You know, we managed to get it this far. We're just doing tedious shit at this point. Finish up the babies and just enjoy the growing season, basically. Harvest when it comes in. All right, so I gotta get these buggers off of me. Y'all have a great day. Catch up with y'all tomorrow. Okay, we were just at Lowe's looking at all the clippers. Those are Corona. This is Fisker. It is still a great brand. Just get the more heavy duty ones like that and that and that. Don't get the cheapo ones, okay? This can be affordable. Just pick and choose what you can afford. Don't forget your gloves, loppers, trimmers. So basically $20-something for loppers. And here we go with More Bloom fish fertilizer. The fish is 16, the bloom is 10. And we got earthworm castings, bone meal, blood meal, plant tone. Okay, just pause the video and look at the pricing. Let's see what else can I point out here. All right, folks, you see this? That's black cow. All right. You see this? It's the same shit. It's cow manure compost. Use it. It's way cheaper. And you can only get mushroom compost from Lowe's. Same brand, that price. Topsoil. Next, the two items I buy is pine bark mulch, pine bark nuggets. That's the price. There it is. There. Same price. And for native hardwoods, you got that Texas stuff. That's yeah. Next is the cedar, same Texas native. That is, there we go. Here's some images of Walmart, Lowe's, and Home Depot. These are the different items that I've used. And it is the $30 Corona that I show in my videos that I use.